After years of hiding from social media, I finally decided that it's time to put myself out there. In this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process on how I set up my own website for a blog using WordPress. From how do you buy your domain name and how do you choose hosting, and so much more. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul and I'm a student who dreams about becoming financially free, and on this channel we talk about the ways that you can combine making money online and learning in a happy and productive way. Today we are gonna set up a website using WordPress for my own blog. This is very exciting. On this blog I'm gonna be posting, I hope, one blog post every other day, sharing my thoughts, my experience, the things that I'm working on, and all sorts of ideas. Now, caveat here that I'm a total beginner. I am not a professional at making sites or websites for blogging, but this is the perfect occasion for me to show you how easy it can be for you to start your own blog online now. So, if I'm able to build this on my first try, I'm sure that you can do it too. And this is how I'm gonna show you that the fears are the only things holding you back from starting. So if you're gonna search online, you're gonna see that almost 90% of the sites out there, it's made with WordPress. To explain a little bit, you are buying a place for you online. Imagine that like you'd start a normal business. I don't know, let's say you are buying a coffee shop. First, you need to buy a little place for your shop in your city so that you have somewhere to put all your machines and your tables and chairs and etc. This is basically your domain. So first thing, you have to buy a domain. And with the domain, it's like www.blah.com. This is your domain name. Now, on top of this domain, you need to have a host. This is a person. Think about the analogy with the coffee shop. It is a person, a barista, let's say, that welcomes people in and says hi and makes them their order. So this is what WordPress does. It's a platform that allows other people to see your site and to visit your site and welcome them into your site without you actually needing to be online or, I don't know, do anything about it. It just runs 24/7 without you doing anything. This is why you need a hoster. WordPress is the best platform for doing so, or this is what I've heard. Please don't take this as professional advice. As I said before, I'm just a beginner. You can do your own research. I encourage you to do your own research and see what fits you the best. So who recommended it to me? First, it was Ali Abdal, a huge productivity guru out there. In his videos, Ali talks often about two guys. There is, I think, David Porrell, but I'm gonna correct it if I'm wrong, and Thomas Frank, two guys that have amazing blog posts and that share their experience in blogs and on YouTube too. So if you want, you can check them out in the description down below. So why did I choose to start blogging in the first place? I mean, now in 2022, the pandemic looks like it's over, but the war is starting. What's going on? There was someone who said to me that the best time for starting a blog, or I don't know, a YouTube channel, was 10 years from now. And the second most important time to start it is now. And I don't know, this hit me like huge. I was like, oh my god, this is right. If I really want to do this, I just have to start. And that's it. So how do you actually buy a domain name and a hoster? This is what we're gonna do now, and let's get straight into that tutorial. So what you want to do is go into a new browser and type bluehost.com. I'm gonna link this in the video description down below so you can check it out. Okay, so here, as we can see, just press either one of these, start building or host your site. Okay, now as you can see, this is all the plans that they've got. I'm gonna select the basic one. You don't have to invest much more in this because you're just starting. I'm just starting. I don't really have to get all the fancy stuff, so I'm just gonna select the cheapest one, and here we come. Now, regarding your domain name, this is a topic that most of you are struggling with and spend the most time on, and my only advice for you here is to keep it simple and just stick your name in there and just use that, because it's you want to do branding for you. You want your name to be in there, trust me. But if your name is already taken by someone famous, or I don't know, you just don't like your name, you can always use a pseudonym. This is what I did, because my name in Romanian it's Munteanu Vlad Paul, which basically I took the Paul from that, and Munteanu in Romania translates to the guy from the mountains or something like that. And I just search on Google names that mean mountains, and the first thing I got, not the first thing, but yeah, you get it, it was Berg. And I know that in German Bergen means mountains, and I was like, oh, this is so perfect, it sounds good, it looks good, Paul Berg. So that's what I've got. So let's see, Paul Berg. You want to have .com in the end. This is, I don't know, I saw people recommend you just choose whatever you want, but .com is the most safe, most known, so I just want a domain name with .com. So let's see. The domain Paulberg is not available. So this may happen often to you because someone already has this domain name. What you want to do, or what you can do, is just add little things like a dash bar and see if that's not taken. Unfortunately, it is. What you can also do is write something like Paul Berg's blog, because I want to do a blog with it. Let's see. Great, this works. I hope that you got your domain name too. And here are some information that you have to set up, and I'm gonna put it in there in just a minute. Now that I've completed that, as you can see here, it says the basic plan for 2 months, it's around about $3 a month, but you can also choose the plan for 3 years, which I don't know why it's more expensive. I'm gonna go with 12 months. This is so good because it will make me want to write, because I spent the subscription, not the subscription, but my domain name and hosting for 12 months. And I think I forgot to say that when you buy hosting in this app, they're gonna give you 1 year of your domain name for free. Normally you'd pay for both of these to have your domain name, which basically is the place that you have on the internet, and then you pay for hosting, which is the person that welcomes the people onto your site. So this is fantastic for us beginners because you don't have to pay any extras. As you can see, are you sure by blah blah. I encountered this thing when searching if I want public privacy and protection, and quite a bit of guys recommend that you should, but it's not necessary. What basically means is that if you take this domain privacy and protection, your information, your personal information, your blog, your email, and your phone will not show on the internet. If you don't choose this, they're gonna show up somewhere, and hackers, or I don't know, people might use it to spam your mail or your phone, or to call you. I don't know, this can be a little frustrating, and I think I'm gonna keep the domain privacy and protection, but as I said, it's not necessary. You can say no to that. Only the thing that will happen is that you can get some spam onto your mail. That's basically it. It's not like they're gonna steal your money, or I don't know. It's still safe. It's just a preference of mine to be assured. So here, as you can see, my total for 1 year is $50, and I really think that this is an amazing price, because it's 1 year, and I don't know, it's the bare minimum investment that you make in yourself to allow your work to be seen by so many people, and for them to interact with you, and for you to make so much many friends on the internet. I don't know, for me it's worth it. So I'm gonna put my card here in a second, and then I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna see you. Okay, so now that I've got everything set up, I'm just gonna hit submit. I'm gonna say no thanks. They were asking if I want to update my credit card on Google. No thanks, I'm okay. Now it's processing. Create your account. So let's create an account on Bluehost. This is so exciting. Domain name. Here is my domain name. Create password. Just a second. Okay, good. Now that I've got my password ready, I'm gonna hit create. Your account is in process. We're gonna wait just a little. After this is finished, we're gonna just download WordPress, and I'm gonna jump in there and show you what's all about in there, so that you get more familiar with this content, with the interactions, and show you how you can actually start writing for your blog. Okay, so let's see if that worked. Let's insert my password. It was this moment that I really thought that I fucked everything up, because I was trying to access the site and this error occurred saying that I don't have protection and the site wasn't safe. And that was because my naive self thought that the hoster would set up all the things that I wanted in the site in just a few seconds after I purchased the domain name. And that is really not how things are done. All that I had to do was to be a little patient and wait for 24 hours. Now, after almost a week from the time that I was filming the video, I have the blog in there. I didn't do anything new, and yeah, it works perfectly. I am sorry if this gets a little confusing, but trust me, you just have to wait after you purchase it. I didn't know that, but now this is an insight for you. I hope that you found this helpful, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I can't wait to learn all of this. I know, as I've said before, this can seem a little overwhelming, but I assure you this is gonna pay off. Now you are set to go. This is basically it. I hope that I covered almost everything and I show you that this is not that hard. Although I got some problems, it was because I was too excited and I just didn't realize that these things that Bluehost needs to do to set up the actual website, it takes like a day, and that I can change, so I just have to be a little patient and wait, and hopefully tomorrow I can start my blog. If you reach the end, here is a video you can check out where I go more in depth of the reasons why I chose to start a blog. And yeah, I hope you found this video helpful, and I see you next time.